Hi guys, Matt from Finatics. Got another box to unbox, several of them actually. We're trying something new today. I'm trying to use my earbuds as a mic. Let's see how that works. When I first put them in, I was getting somebody's radio. I still haven't figured out whose. So on between boxes, apparently I'll get music, which is kind of cool for this. First thing out of the box we have is Aquaclear species Marina, bicolor female. We got a whole bunch of Africans on this order. In fact, about 2/3 of the order is African cichlids. Filling up our African selection. Of course, these are not African cichlids. These are discus. 2-inch red turquoise discus. Brought those in for stock. I got the blue turquoise in already. They'll be a nice batch together. There's another one. Nice size on these guys. That guy was a very large 2-inch. This guy's just a bit over 2 inches, I think. Ooh, we got a puffer. This is a hairy puffer. True Tetradon Bailey. Hairy puffers are super cool, larger. Freshwater puffer. You get about, literature says 4 inches. I've seen them up to 7. There's the last discus on the group. Really, wow, really big fins on that guy. Beautiful fish. Got a good price on them too. Love my discus. They take a lot of extra maintenance time, so we don't stock a lot, but we can get a lot on special order. These are swordtails, Xenophorus helleri, red swordtails. Very fun with the library, easy starter fish. These are African cichlids. These are Cichlids species lion's coves. Kind of a cool little guy. I like the Cichlids in general, so those up. I've had those ones before. This is another library. These are black mollies. Bosilia chinops, if you will. Listen to me trying to do Latin today. And back into the peacocks. This is another bicolor female. Apparently I'll get 2 pairs of the bicolors. Got ladies to go with. I told them to send me ladies if they have. So these are kind of fun. These are called a rhino pleco. Get these once. You can see them on that side. Get these once in a great while. Not a particularly large pleco, but relatively inexpensive. So kind of fun. Nice little pleco. And let's see. Last thing out of the first box is another pleco. This is a high-finned green phantom. Somebody asking me if I can get them. I don't know if it's going to be big enough for what he wants, but we'll have it for stock. Usually you can get these. I'm going to see a lot of difference at this size between the high-fins and the regulars. But we try to keep phantoms blue, green, and occasionally high-fins in stock. We're going to shoot through and do another box. Cutting down a number of clips we have to add together. Our arms will take it between takes here. First thing up is a big old peacock. This is a red-shouldered male. Beautiful. Of course, these are Lanacaras, Lanacara hansbanchi. Red-shouldered, large, 4 inches. Super cool. And here's another. Oh my gosh, look how blue his face is. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Nice size on that too. Next is red ribbon female. This is Lanacara mallory. Red ribbon, that's a lady to go with. A male that counted here somewhere. So there's another one, so we'll have 2 pairs of those. I love it when we can get the pairs, so we have to be careful to keep females separate or separated as far as who's where, because they're harder to tell apart than the boys. Here's another female. This is a lemon jake female. And I think you'll find my pairs, a lot of times, will end up getting stuck in 20s because otherwise we never tell which female goes with which male. Another lemon jake female. So it looks like we managed to hook me up with several pairs. They usually don't charge that much for females. Sometimes they don't even charge any extra for females. These are Cichlids Friar Eye Electric Blue. Of course, they don't look electric anything right now. They look kind of silver. But these are bright blue when you get 3-4 inches. Very, very pretty. Wow, I can see them. these are small red empress. I think I've got some big red empress coming on this batch too. Of course, these again with the silver to start with. They're not a lot of cara, but they look a lot like a peacock eel. About the same size, similar coloration. Gorgeous fish. And that's it for these 2 boxes. All right, here we go with 2 more boxes. Expect a whole lot more peacocks in here. Maybe there's some of the big males in this box. Let's see. Let's see, that is male. 3.5 inch lemon jig. Might be a little bit strong calling 3.5 inches, but nice color, bright yellow on the lemon jigs. And they get about an inch bigger. They're super impressive. This isn't peacocks at all. These are autos. One of them didn't make the trip, but got to have our autos in. We got a good supply of these. We've doubled up a couple times in a row, so we'll make sure we don't have outages like we had last month. Another Alana Cara. This is another lemon jig. See that individual dude. These guys started using a different kind of tag, so between the bag tag and the what kind of fish is it tag, it's kind of hard to see in the bags. These are Plastichromis Electra deep water hat. I like the Plastichromis in general. They're usually a little bit easier going than some of your other Malawians. But some really, really neat colors on them when they get big. Of course, it'll take a little bit of patience. This bag is a little bit pumped up. We have Corridoras Neopenesis. I like these cories a lot, and they don't look like they're distressed in the bag. So I need to get those out before they start getting distressed. Really neat, relatively inexpensive cory, or average. Let's see, Metroclima species Masobo deep. Super fun-looking little cichlid, bright yellow on those little guys. And that's this box. Next we have a box. Shot across the room. First thing out of this box is eels, fire eels. Oh, that's a nice size. For the inches they were telling me to expect, these are actually pretty good size. A little more expensive on fire eels this month than they've been in the past, but at least we can get them. So, super cool critters. This looks like Lanacara Lithuanian Chindi pair. Oh, this is the female. You can see that female right. And here's another female. Nice size on the ladies. Strike pattern on. Alright, one of those had to be the guy, because this guy is not one. Let's see what they color up like in the tank. Just expect a little bit bigger male. That's what we got. These Gentendies aren't showing any color in the bag at all. Let's see what the color up like in the tank. And let's see, yo-yos. This fish that loves its name so much, it has it right on its side, at least when they're little. It says yo-yo-yo. These guys are a little bit bigger than sometimes we get them in, so they're starting to get that more variegated pattern on their side. You still see the yo-yos nice. Inexpensive, medium large loach. Remember, they are not good for a tiny tank. Light bodies. Here's another cool. Alrighty, a little bit of technical trouble there. We had to delete some stuff to keep filming. Here is some elegance cories. I really like cories in general, as you well know, but these elegance have a nice little bag. May have one or two around. I haven't had these guys for quite a while. Those are fun, relatively inexpensive cory. Next thing is more loaches. These are the Dario, Lotia Dario, green loach. More of a heavy stripe than your regular yo-yos. Pretty fun loach. I like the green loaches. Shrimp. Put those with your loaches. Came in a little bit smaller from this supplier this week. Some of them are a little bigger, some of them really tiny. These are a mono shrimp, absolutely necessary for your planting tank, large or small. It'll work out great for that hair algae. That's it for these couple boxes. All right, I think we have box number 5. Let's see who's in here. I bet we got feeders in this box. couple different types of swords. Let's see what we actually got. Big plant order in the tanks right now. I haven't videoed it yet, but I want to get a chance to let you all see the amazing plants we got. These came from a different source. Got two different types. These came in kind of expensive, but they're a red sword. You see how well they tank up. Boy, for the price, that one's a little bit small, but that one's pretty good. And then the extra large swords, we've been getting a bunch of those. I think this is gonna look pretty cool in the tanks. We'll see how that tanks. But extra large swords are amazing as always. Love those guys. Let's come back in here. Try out we chat about more fishes. Got lots more to go actually on the sword still. Only about halfway. First thing in there is blackworms. Got 3 pounds of blackworms in there. And we got some feeder comets. We got shorted on these last week. I don't know if they just didn't see them on the order or what, but we have plenty of feeder comets for this week. And joys of choice, I don't have a tether, so we can jump right over here and do another box. There we go. Kind of digging this wireless microphone thing. All right, looks like we have a whole bunch of feeder guppies. A couple different people asked me for special orders on feeder guppies. Look like they came in pretty decent this week. I've got some shrimp. These are crystal shrimp, red crystals. We were out again, so I ordered a pretty good batch of those guys. Got more shrimp in there too. This monos, and these are pretty good sized. A little bigger than the other groups. We'll have some to grow and some good sized ones. None of the monsters like we've had a couple times recently. More shrimp. We have Black King Kong pandas. I was out of those as well, so we brought in more. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, we just moved our shrimp all into the 20s, so we got a little more space for them. In a little different spot, so if you don't find a mask, we have a good selection of shrimp right now. I got some snails in. This must be assassin snails, but yep, sure enough. Here's assassins. We've been going through a lot of these guys. I had somebody used to breed them for me here local, but they broke down that tank, so I'm going to have to order them in from my supplier. They're better from the locals. So whoever wants to start breeding assassins, probably dig that. There's zebra neorites. We got a few last week's order, but they look terrible. We got the new batch here. Apparently they look pretty good. Don't smell it before I open the bag, so that's always a good thing. We had a special order on some clown loaches. Clown loaches have been a hot commodity right recently. We haven't been able to get them from any of our normal channels. Picked up these little guys. They're tiny, kind of expensive, but they're here, which is above and beyond anything else we've been able to get. Clown loaches, and that's it for this box. I'll load up another, be right back. Alrighty, 2 more boxes to go. This would be 6 and 7, 7 and 8. 8 boxes this week, plus a couple of the one box we got on Monday, Tuesday. Kind of, our days run together. Lots and lots of stuff to share. We'll also have some local stuff I want to share with you after we get done with this one too. First thing out of the box is a truly impressive, great big red empress. Oh my gosh, that is a big fish. And when it colors up, I think it'll be pretty darn amazing. I've always wanted one of those. Looks like another, very well sized. And while its color's down a little bit in the bag, I expect that to be quite amazing in the tank. Next thing is a Lawanda, 4-inch Lawanda, not quite as big as the red empress, but that's a nice looking fish. It's got some good color in the bag, hopefully it brightens up in the tank as well. That's a male. This is a chubby pleco. Remember last week when I said I didn't order an L15, I'd ordered an L56, which is a chubby. Every once in a while we're going to grab some of these. They're kind of fun. Look kind of like a panko. Nice little Brazilian pleco usually. Next thing is Lanacara Stuart Grantai Negra male. Let's get him up there so you can see him. Nice looking fish. Another type of Aquaclear I haven't had before. A couple of these guys. Yeah, just a couple I haven't had before. There's another one. Big guy. Found all the stuff on the bag to get a peek at him. And then last thing is another Wanda male. Nice bright colors on this guy. See him even though I can't see him. Amazing looking fish. Aquaclear Wanda. This one. Here we go again. Yes, we still have peacocks to go, believe it or not. I am peacock nuts apparently. Supplier said, sure, why not? Yep, that's a Sluicy green. A little bit smaller than some of them. The Sluicy greens have a little, well, it's green on the top of the head. It's got a cool color. It's not emerald green though. It's a white top Galeria. A little bit smaller than the last time we got these again. They are a smaller version of a blue zebra, a white top blue zebra. It's a fun Malawian. There's another green face Lucy. Again, not quite as big as those 4-inch guys, but still nice, larger Aquaclear. And this is not bad at all. These are tiger barbs. Just in for stock for those guys. Got to have tiger barbs for those barb things. But this box, this guy also was water, but still looks good. This is the bicolor male we promised you from the first box. You go with those girls. He looks real good. We're going to have to get him some water for him. And that's another bicolor male. Wow. Good looking fish. Those bicolors are impressive. Them and the lemon jakes are really hard to miss. Super, super cool fish. And they're all colored up. All. This is a red Reuben male. Not quite as mature as that bicolor or the red Empress, but a nice color on him already. Nice reds and some yellows. That's going to be another red Reuben. He's not as colored up in the bag, but good size. Hopefully he'll color up nice. Great group of Aquaclears. If you're jonesing for some peacocks, check it out. You wait to the very end of the video to see what we have. We've got a couple of specials. This guy right here came in private party. He'd been in a kind of small tank, and his fins are in bad shape. They may be scarred like that. He's got tons of personality. He just needs a forever home. We will rehome him to whoever has the temerity to take him home. A couple more really cool local fish we got in. Got some giant silver dollars. These guys look amazing, huge, 5 inches plus on these guys. Just 13 bucks for common silver dollars. Been watching them spawn all week. They're super cool. Also down here, hiding behind the log, you can see his reflection down there. That's a large clown knife. He's probably in the 9-10 inches range. Good size. I mean, large-ish. I mean, they can get 40 inches. But nice looking fish. We're going to get $50 out of that guy. Got these guys a little while ago. I don't think I ever took a video of them. A large batch of medium angels at 10 bucks. Some of these guys push the large size. Great bunch of fish for just 10 bucks a piece. Super cool, locally bred angels. Some nice gold top, like the koi type. Some of them are just the black and white, which would be the gold marbles. A few silver types as well. See through the reflection there, some nice silver types, and those guys are pretty good size. Great bunch of local angels. Also, I've got some blue cobalt angels. These are same local breeder, one of the couple of local breeders we got represented in this group. These cobalts actually have a great blue color to them in person. And the lights turned them a little bit yellow here, but super cool. 10 bucks on the zebra or cobalt zebras and 10 bucks on the mediums. Here's something you don't see every day. These are fully grown out scissor tail rasboras.
Pretty good sized fish, really. The biggest ones are 2.5 inches. I like scissortail rasboras, a little bit larger on the schooling fish group. If you got a 30-inch tank, they'll do great for you. Even better in a 4-foot tank. These guys are just $3 a piece, same as the littler ones that we have in stock. But I thought you guys would enjoy seeing some that are closer to full size. Last group of fish I'm going to add here is some giant orandas. I got 2 pair of giant orandas from 2 different sources this last week. Put them in here with these banded sharks. These guys are monstrous and fat. They have a little bit of septicemia, and these guys here had some tattered fins. We treated them up. They're looking much better, and they're ready to go to a forever home. Great big orandas, I mean, size of a softball, all 4 of them. They're running just $50 a piece. If you want big, awesome goldfish in your goldfish display, grab one of these fellas. I want to finish out this week's video with a quick sneak peek at our wood section. We're just starting to unpack this huge order of wood we got in last week. Got some driftwood out and some stump. Haven't got a lot of the spider wood out yet. We'll have more of that by the end of the day. Come check it out if you're looking for wood centerpieces. We got some amazing stuff, all sizes, little tiny ones, great big huge ones. Still got some of that Mopani that was so inexpensive also. So a great time to pick up wood. Of course, our decorations are full up all the way around the corner here. We have been adding and adding and adding on our decoration aisle. So work with us as we're trying to get our displays together, and come check out and see what you can score.